But at the end of the war, I spent about a year in the hospital. I had the misfortune of standing in the wrong place. It's always your fault, you know. You're standing in the wrong place at the wrong moment, and something else arrives and tries to occupy the same space. This is always embarrassing. But during that last year, I studied at the Oak Knoll Naval Hospital Library. And I found out by the simple expedient of taking off one collar ornament, I became an MD, you see. Very simple. And they don't let anybody in a medical library except doctors, you see, of the MD class. But by stepping up to the desk with only one collar ornament, you see, on the left side, and for a couple of bucks having a Marine on crutches come by and say, "Good morning, doctor." I was able to get in a year's study at the medical library. I studied the endocrine system and studied this and studied that and dreamed up a few experiments of one kind or another. I wrecked a whole research project, by the way. There was a doctor with the improbable name of Yankiewicz. And Yankiewicz was conducting a series of studies on prisoners of war, and this Yankiewicz was trying to fix them up with testosterone and other endocrine compounds. And all of his records were available, and he was keeping very, very sharp metabolism tests and other things to show the results of endocrine fluids and extracts on prisoners, you see. Well, it's very simple. All I had to do was get the name of one of his series, take him out in the park, sit down, and do beginnings of Dianetics and Scientology on him, and then have him go in and take his metabolism test. Yankiewicz said to me one day, he says, "Good heavens," he said, "something has gone wrong with these records." He said, "The cases just aren't turning out right. Some of these fellows are getting well." Well, I found out by those experiences that function monitors structure, that thought monitors matter, and that matter does not monitor thought. Thought was boss.